Good morning and welcome back to Crafting with Amy. Thank you for joining me today. These are the supplies you're going to need, but I'll also list them in the description box. We're going to be making a Spanish moss. It's the green Spanish moss covered wreath frame with some painted eggs on it, and it's just a really simple project. This is a 14-inch wreath frame that you're going to need. You can get those at Dollar Tree. I got these eggs. It's a pack of 12 for $1.98 at Walmart. They're just plain rotary cutters. I use that spatula to handle hot glue. And these are the paint choices that I'm using. I end up mixing the blue with the green to get more of a color that'll match that ribbon. And I think that ribbon, that came from Walmart. Spanish moss, you can get this at Walmart or Dollar Tree. I wasn't sure which color I was going to use. And then I have this huge thing of burlap that I end up cutting in strips. I don't show me cutting it in strips, but that's what the rotary cutters are for. So now I've just taken these eggs and I've put them on little toothpicks, and I'm going to start painting them. And I do 3 of each color. Now I'm going to be taking this burlap fabric, and this was just like bulk burlap fabric, and it's got a hump where it's been rolled up, and I'm going to hot glue it to the frame. This will just give me something to attach the moss to, and also hide any places, kind of make it blend better, any places that the moss doesn't cover. And like I said, this was a big huge fabric roll of it, so I cut it into manageable strips, and then I'm just going around it. And then when I get to the end, I hot glue it and then start with another piece. And then I cut off all of those wrappings. This stuff can be a mess to work with. It gets everywhere. But I just thought this would be something easy and short. We're having internet issues as far as uploading. So it doesn't look too pretty right there, but again, I'm going to be covering up. I choose to go with this green. I think there's a reindeer moss, but this is green Spanish moss. And I just take sections of it and hot glue it, cut it and hot glue it around. That's where that spatula comes in handy. Of course, then once you go around and get what you want, you fill in bald spots. And then you have to cut it and trim it. So I've already done all of that. Now I'm using my Easy Bow Maker and just making a bow with this ribbon. It's thinner than what I would normally use. And it is one-sided, but it's wired edged. So I take it over. I think I initially did 4 inches, and then I decided to bring it back down. But I don't know if I show that or not. But with the Easy Bow Maker, you have to, if it's double-sided, it's no problem. But if it's one-sided, one pretty side, then you have to twist it. So I play around with the ribbon. I end up changing it and doing it a different way. And the 1 eggs that I did blue, I mixed some moss green. I changed my mind and mixed some moss green in with it to make it more of a color that better matches that ribbon. Now I'm just taking my eggs. I did take some watered down brown paint and splattered some speckles on them. And it's not completely covered. That's where that burlap comes in handy. Because once I trimmed it down and everything, it was lacking. And now I'm just making a tie for the back. And there is the finished product. This isn't one of my favorites. I just thought I would try this. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and for those of you that are returning, I appreciate your support, and for anyone new, if you'd consider subscribing and hitting that like button and notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. I am having to cut them shorter because of our internet. I don't know what's going on with it. And then this is a sneak peek of what I'm going to be uploading Saturday. I don't know that it'll be exactly like this because I'm having to use a different frame that Dollar Tree has. They just have the head and the ears, but it'll be similar in the colors, and I just think these are adorable. So this is what I'm going to be making next, and I'm planning on uploading that Saturday. So if you will join me back then, because what I'm going to have to do is shorter videos more frequently. And thank you again for watching. You all have a good day.